obviously we're all sort of pushing ourselves away from those network TV channels and stuff with Netflix and streaming and even YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, we're able to have this user created content that's sometimes surpassing quality of some of these shows that we've watched, you know, made by an executive.
How embarrassing is that?
Yeah.
How embarrassing is that? Because
at least creatively surpassing, you know, even if they don't have the budget.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Freddie Wong, but Rocket Jump has that video game high school series on YouTube, and it's in like its 3rd season already.
Yeah.
It has a following.
It's very feasible nowadays to actually become your own production company and live off of YouTube.
Yeah, well, I mean, Machinima and the Mortal Kombat series.
When these cable or when these network companies are okay with The Big Bang Theory, NCIS, and like Law and Order, and just playing those, and that's it. Like, that's what's gonna happen, because 20 million people watch The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to. They can just shit whatever they want. They don't have to worry about the quality. Like, people are just gonna watch it. Yeah. So they don't have to worry about that creative process.
But it's so funny, Marco.
I know.
Well,
how do I not understand it?
Wasn't it last year that NCIS is like the highest rated
show? Oh my god, I watched
TV.
that show for the first time like last week. It's fucking garbage.
NCIS is awful.
I'm
going
garbage.
on the record.
It's like
NCIS
it's garbage.
Sucks.
It is so bad.
It sucks.
Guys, we're offending an entire fan base. Right
now. We're offending like 35 million people.
This is probably not very smart for us to do.
Oh my god, no, it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's
It's awful. It's boring as shit. Everyone is wooden as hell.
Yeah.
There's like no charisma from any person in the fucking like. It sucks.
I thought it was gonna be like at least on the same caliber of like Law and Order SVU.
Right.
And it's not. Even Law and Order SVU is falling apart.
No, yeah.
It's
definitely
ridiculous. I saw an episode that I guess Ice-T has like a new young sidekick or whatever, and I'm dead ass.
He's a fucking superhero.
He's got a sidekick now, or like a rookie under his wing. Or he was working from some other agency or whatever. They were tracking down a meth house, and the meth addict was intricate enough to wire up a claymore mine to the entrance. Yeah. Ice-T and his veteran skills spots the wire, yells out, "Bomb!" jumps on his rookie friend and saves his life from the explosion. And it is the jankiest like scene you've ever seen, because it's him. He does like the squat and like the initial jump cuts, and then it's his body in the air.
It's like fucking Sylvester Stallone in The Expendables when he jumps, grab, plane.
It is so bad. It is so bad. And then
that's amazing.
Obviously he jumps, it cuts, jumps on the body, and then the explosion. It's so.
It's amazing.
SVU's falling off.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Like the last couple of episodes that I watched, like the most recent that I can think of, basically they go, okay, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened in the news so far? All right, let's make an episode about that, because they have a Ray Rice episode, they have a Chris Brown episode.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It's just they don't even care anymore. They're like, we're not gonna write things. We're gonna let the world write this shit for us, and then we're just gonna change some names. Yeah. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the Cosby episode.
Oh, you know that's coming.
It has to happen.
It's definitely coming.
No
doubt about it.
We're
calling it right now.
Yeah.
One Beer and Podcast, episode 45. There's going to be a Bill Cosby SVU episode.
It's like, I think the writers at SVU are basically just like fanfic writers that just they just write stories based on real events.
Well, because it's another show where who gives a shit? People are going to watch it.
They're going to watch it regardless.
People are going to watch it.
Maybe it's more like a comfort thing for people now.
It's the Chung Chung.
The what?
The Chung Chung.
Oh, that was good when you did it together.
Yeah.
It worked. Did I mention how bad NCIS is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we covered that.
All right. Just want to make sure.
Does anybody like Jag?
Yeah, we don't forget
that. Is that still on?
Oh my god.
I remember when Jag would come on, I wanted to blow my brains out. And I was 8 years old. I fucking hated Jag so much.
What's the actress's name that was in that? Because Herdo.
I don't know.
Herdo.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Her.
Herdo?
Her, comma,
her.
Okay.
Anyway,
because I don't know her name, so
her.
But she pretty though. She real pretty though. Anyway, let's take this moment to appreciate shows that don't wear out their welcome, like Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I know you guys
in a way, because that spinoff. don't know how I feel about the spinoff.
I have high hopes for Better Call Saul because it's a
it.
different type of show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
or it
yeah,
seems
right.
like one. We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I hope it's as disconnected from the universe of Breaking Bad as possible. You know, like it's not as dark.
No, well, what I'm hoping is that it is as dark, but that it's a dark comedy. I hope it's very dark, but in a comedic way.
Right.
I hope that they put a comedic twist on it because you have to with Saul.
Right.
With
I want kind of
like Kirk.
Yeah, I want like a Shane Black movie.
I would like just Better Call Saul,
Yeah.
and he's got all these crazy, criminals that he's putting under his wing, like just like a GTA lawyer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Walter White and Jesse Pinkman just happen to be one of his clients.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
exactly.
they just, they show up in passing, and they recognize him, and that's it. Like they don't hijack.
They don't make a big.
He
thing
doesn't go on
about
adventures with them.
Right.
None of that.
Yeah.
They just mention it, and that's it. They keep it moving.
Yeah.
And every other episode is a different client or something like that.
I think Vince Gilligan is smart enough to know that, like, it doesn't really take smarts, but creative enough to know that you can't piggyback off of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You have to let this stand on its own 2 feet, or it's gonna fail.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna be Breaking Bad.
No, it can never be that. And I think he actually is smart enough to realize that.
Smart enough to know that, and creative enough to
be able to pull it off.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
To find a new angle on that world,
Right.
because it is still within the same world. But I think we mentioned this in the past, making it so that Jesse and Walt are just one cog within the machine of his world makes that world so much bigger.
Right.
You think about any one of these clients could have their own Breaking Bad show.
Right.
That's
Exactly
that's
it.
inevitably
that's what it has to be.
one popular client is going to break off. New Breaking Bad
Right.
spins it.
It's like the options are unlimited when it comes to that.
Yeah, because every episode they could be like, well, let's introduce a new character.
Right.
Right.
And if this character's popular,
I mean,
spin it off.
they're setting themselves up to have like the longest shelf life. If each one of the if every other
but
episode,
that's assuming this is the format it's going to take.
right? Yeah, we're speculating.
Oh yeah, obviously, but
We're good at that.
we do that.
Damn right.
Trailer trash.
Parks and Rec
Yeah.
is on its 7th season and it's ending. This is their last season, and up to season 6, it's been a great show.
Yeah.
So they're cutting it off where they need to cut it off.
Yeah, I kind of just got into that, but I love it.
I mean, I think they're cutting it off because they have to, because Chris Pratt is now
Is gone.
a gigantic. He's like a
A-list
fucking
celebrity.
Yeah. So
To his credit,
can't-
he stuck with it though.
No, yeah, good for him, because he could have just been like,
I'm
"Hey,
out.
I can't do it anymore because I'm the fucking man now."
Do you see my abs? I'm gone.
But yeah, no, he stuck with it, and his character is not like he's a lovable character, and he's a favorite character amongst a lot of people. But I mean, if they wrote him out of the story, I mean, they could have written him out.
Oh yeah.
They wrote out Rob Lowe. They wrote out Rashida Jones. They wrote out I forgot the guy's name, but he was in the first 2 seasons. They wrote him out. Like, they've done it before, so it's not like they couldn't have written him out.
Yeah.
But he stuck with it, so that's pretty cool to see a guy who is, like you said, an A-list superstar in the show. Amy Poehler's close to that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aziz is pretty big. His
Yeah.
stand-up career is
for
huge.
sure.
He's huge.
Yeah,
So,
I'm wondering why Aziz hasn't become bigger yet.
I think it's his movie choices. They're
Yeah.
not that great.
Well, he hasn't had like a major hit movie yet.
No.
So
He's no Kevin Hart.
He is no Kevin Hart.
That fucking guy is in like 6 movies this year.
Yeah,
This year alone. It's just like every other commercial is him yelling and doing the fucking Kevin Hart thing and this fucking shit.
Someone making fun of how short he is.
Yeah, it's over and over again. Did you see like
So funny.
the AV Club? I think they wrote a review and they said that his new movie, The Wedding Ringer, is basically a 100-minute gay joke.
No, I didn't see
I
that.
read the review, and basically because 2 guys can't have a platonic friendship or a platonic relationship in a movie unless you reference the homoeroticism of it.
Okay.
So
they do that throughout
that's
the
what they're
entire
saying
movie,
is
then.
like in the entertainment business, like 2 guys can't be friends without at least someone making a gay joke at some point in the movie. And basically, like, the entire thing is like, well, we're friends, but we're not fucking gay. Like, that's basically the movie. is that like there's no chemistry between them because the writers didn't let them like get closer because I don't know, I guess a fear of them looking too
That's
gay,
really weird.
Yeah,
That's kind of pathetic.
It kind of makes me want to watch it just so I can have an objective view on it.
I mean, it tells you how bad the writing is.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
Like if they have to state constantly, like we're not gay.
Yeah,
we aren't gay. Like we're just good friends.
But this,
I don't know. We're all friends. How many times have we mentioned that we're not gay on the podcast?
Every episode.
Yeah, I cut it out every time.
Yeah, thanks, Adam.
It's pretty indicative of most bromance movies. At some point, there has to be like a, well, we're not fucking gay though. You know, like there has to be some kind of reference to homoeroticism. Like what they said in the review was I don't if you've seen the trailer. There's a moment where Josh Gad and Kevin Hart are dancing. Excuse me, they're dancing and some old white lady is watching them and she's like, "Those gays sure know how to dance." And they had so many gay jokes apparently that was cut out of the actual movie.
Wow.
Like there's
a quota.
They met the gay joke quota and that one didn't make it.
It's funny, offensive.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's pretty much what's going on with Kevin Hart. I mean, I think he's kind of funny, but I just don't.
He has his moments, but he's not constantly funny. They don't let him be funny because they're always, they're playing on one of his stereotypes.
Right. Yeah.
And
that's
I think
exactly
that's shitty. Like
stuck within the constraints.
He could be funny. I've seen his stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah, there's definitely moments in there where I was like really laughing hard at some of his jokes.
He was awesome in Conan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ride along bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just hilarious.
The best.
Yeah. So you're right. They don't let him do his thing enough. They just play off of him as a person too
much.
He's
a short black guy, and that's comedy gold in Hollywood apparently.
Yeah. I mean, I heard he did really well on Ride Along. Like he was like basically the only reason to watch that movie. Which I mean,
it's too bad it was attached to a bad movie then.
What's that again?
Ride Along.
Who's in that?
Him and Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that's what they were promoting actually on the Conan.
Yeah, that's what they were promoting.
Yeah.
I should download that.
Yeah, we could check it out. Why not?
Yeah.
Just download a Tyler Perry movie.
No.
We've done that before.
Yeah, it's bad.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
What was Medea's big fat family reunion?
There's something. Medea's always doing something.
Whatever.
Medea's big fat
That's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay.